So I really don't like food going to waste, so anytime I have any leftover ingredients, I like to turn them into a whole nother dish. You know, you don't want to be eating buffalo chicken salad all week, so I'm going to teach you how to make chicken burritos with that same rotisserie chicken that you bought at the store. And so this one's really great. One of my favorite fast food places was actually Taco Bell when I was a child. Funny story, one time when I was maybe like 8 or 9 years old, I was on a long car drive with my family, and we passed by like the Taco Bell headquarters, and my sister's like, hey, it's the Taco Bell headquarters. And I was like, where? And then she covered my eyes, and then I started crying. Like, it was serious. I freaking loved Taco Bell. But you know, like, I'm getting to that age where like you start to feel it and it hurts, and so I like to kind of recreate those fast food flavors at home, and we're gonna do that today. This is also on my website, just like the buffalo chicken salad recipe, diningattiffany's.com. All right, so let's go make that burrito. So last week we made buffalo chicken salad, and we had half of a rotisserie chicken left, and so I'm going to show you something quick and easy that you can do with the leftovers. So right here I have the shredded chicken. You can watch the instructions on this in the last video. And so we're just going to make really simple chicken burritos with fresh ingredients and super flavorful. And so first you're going to make yourself kind of a little salsa. So I literally just use tomato, avocado, and cilantro. I know a lot of people don't really like cilantro, or there's some people who don't, so you can always substitute with like green onions, regular onions, etc. So for this, you just want to cut it into kind of small cubes. So you just kind of slice it that way first, and then just kind of go for it. Yeah, it smells really good. So tomatoes are really good as a complement to chicken. Pretty good for you. So next we're gonna do avocado. I love avocados. I'm from California, so we put them on everything. I had some friends from Chicago, and I guess Chicago, and they called it avocado, and it like just cracked me up. So cutting up some avocado for our salsa. And so with this, I always try not to screw this part up, but to take out the seed, you're supposed to like just hit it really hard so then you can get a grip and pull it out. We'll see if this actually works today. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So you just go, huh, and then you try to wiggle it out. Oh, shoot. I didn't cut myself. Okay. Did I? Maybe. No. Okay. Yay! Well, everyone's okay. Avocados are really easy because they're so soft to cut, so you just kind of use your knife and gently go through, and you'll feel when you hit the skin part so that you can get easy, nice pieces. And then you just kind of use your knife to kind of just push it in there. Okay. And a spoon works too. It actually would probably be easier. Okay, and just kind of scrape it off. Perfect. Okay, and then last you'll add your herbs. You always want to add a little bit of freshness to whatever you're cooking, especially green things. Even though you usually think of healthy greens as lettuce or spinach, actually they're the same color, so they have the same types of nutrients. They're still very good for you. So herbs aren't just for decoration. You should eat them because they're good for you too, and they taste so good. Like the cilantro, it's like I love cilantro because it just smells so fragrant. And it just like brightens it up. It just adds so much zest. Mix it up, pull up those tomatoes, mix the avocados through it so you have a nice salsa that you're gonna build into your burrito. So next we're gonna make a really good sauce. Again, this is a really fast and easy recipe, and it kind of prevents you from getting fast food. One of my favorite fast foods when I was younger is Taco Bell, and so sometimes I like to take those flavors, make them a little healthier, and incorporate it in my own kitchen. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a nice spice cream sauce to put on your burrito to add that kind of Taco Bell-like flavor. So you just take sour cream, like so. And then you just take a taco seasoning mix. You can get this at the store. If you have a Trader Joe's by you, they have a really good one there. I actually usually make my own, and if you go to my website, Dining at Tiffany's, you can find my homemade taco seasoning sauce. But if you're in a hurry, this is fine. Just make sure it says no, MSG, artificial flavors, things like that, and check the back as well to make sure they're telling the truth about that. What you have to do is just sprinkle it right into that sour cream just to add some flavor. And you don't need to add all of it. Please don't, because that'd be way too salty. And then you mix it in. And then, if you're like me and you love spicy, you can actually add your favorite hot sauce right into there. I love Tapatio, do you? Because I love it. It's so good on everything. Eggs, things like that. And for this, we'll just mix it right in so it's easy and ready to use. So you can do a little bit, I like a lot. And then it'll give you that nice pink flavor. So we have that kind of zesty Mexican food flavor here for you that we're gonna put in your burrito. Have some tortillas here. I always try to keep them in a towel to keep them warm. And so let's go assemble this. And I love this recipe because we get to use those leftovers. I really try my best not to waste food. I'm in like nonprofit education. The first place I worked was at the San Diego Food Bank, and so we learned a lot about, you know, people who don't have food and who are less needy, and I feel like if we have good food, we should eat it and we should use it all. And so this one, you can actually have the chicken cold or you can have it hot. It's really just your preference. So we're just gonna put some chicken in the middle like so. And then we're going to take some of that salsa. So I'm just gonna grab it with my hands. Get a little messy, it's okay. Yeah, so you got all of that tomato, that avocado, that cilantro. It's gonna add some freshness to that chicken that you bought. Then you just take your sauce and then you just lay it on there over the chicken. So you can put a lot or a little. I just lay it right there on the chicken. So just a good amount. It's gonna flavor it and make for a really like juicy, tasty burrito. If you like cheese, you can add some. I'm a fan of cheese, so you just sprinkle some on top, and it's so pretty. It's so many colors, so delicious. It's really awesome, and a lot of these things you already have in your pantry or you already had your chicken, you know, so you can make a lot of good things with really simple, fresh ingredients. So I'm not the best at wrapping burritos, but let's give it a try. So I'm sure there's probably a better technique, but I just kind of make sure that we get a bottom going so it doesn't fall. Then I kind of like push this side in a little bit to get the burrito going. Same with this side. And then just kind of wrap it up. And so try to like, you can use your hands a little to push it in there. Okay, and there you have it. You have a nice little burrito. Pack that up in a little like foil or napkin, Tupperware. Head to work. So we just made ourselves a really easy chicken burrito with some nice zesty flavors. Let's try it. Okay, so again, this is a really quick, easy recipe if you're on a budget. We're able to use those rotisserie chicken leftovers. There's always good ways to use the good food in your kitchen. And again, if you want this recipe or the one from part 1 of this episode, it's at diningattiffany's.com.